C15 News starts now.
Now at 6, shots ring out at a local motel as deputies. Area farmers have some concerns about the extent of damage after yesterday's storms. NBC 15's Dana Bruick is here now with a look at the damage to corn.
John, farmers say they were having another good year. They'll know more about how much the corn will rebound in about a week. But in one of the hardest hit areas, one expert expects a yield loss between 5 and 15%.
I couldn't begin to touch the top of the top plant. I mean, it was 7 to 8 feet tall.
But within minutes, Monday morning, Iowa County farmer Dick Gorder says Mother Nature nearly flattened his corn.
It's like, okay, now what?
Gorder snapped these photos of damage to some of his 80 acres of corn near Mineral Point. He knows he'll lose some of it to feed for his small dairy operation, but says it's already showing signs of improvement.
It won't be like it was. I mean, it's just a matter of degree right now of whether there'll be something and how you're going to be able to salvage it.
And Gorder isn't alone. This farm's in Lafayette County, north of Darlington. And in Greene County, an ag agent with the UW Extension says half of the fields, or about 45,000 acres, suffered slight to severe wind damage.
It was ripping the tin off that shed and it was blown across the lawn.
Joe Schwarzenberger has about 500 acres of corn outside of Monroe.
80 to 90% of the corn is just flat, all straight line winds just laid it down.
And the storm arrived at a critical time before the corn's brace roots developed to offer it more support. Experts say if the storm had happened a couple of weeks later, it's likely the damage would have been less. Plus, the wind shredded leaves, opening up what was considered a good crop to possible disease.
They'll come back. We're only going to get hit probably 5 to 15% in yield loss. It's just going to be harvest is just going to be slow and difficult, I think.
Farmers also have insurance to cover their losses, but say with grain prices near record levels, many will want to make the most of this market.
Dana, thank you for that update there. David is in next with your weather.